Crazy.
Interweb. Interweb, we're back. Direct Deck Show. You know what I'm saying? Different format, different nights. You know what I'm saying? Different opinions in the world of gaming. You got a podcast with true gamers that play games since some of us play games since Atari 2600 and before. So let's go. Let's check out everybody. Let's go with Mr. Flip Money online, old bum, further than me on a certain game I don't want to mention right now. So go.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy Flip Money.
That's all you got to say? Oh,
Yeah,
now
man.
yeah, that's all you got to say. All right,
Yeah.
so then next we got, you know what I'm saying? We got Tuck Master. What's going on with you, Tuck?
Hey, yo, yo, yo! Hey, how everybody doing on this panel today? Let's get this damn thing rolling on about this damn the best game to me so far, the game of the year, Tomb Raider, the new Tomb Raider game that's out. So let's get this damn thing going on. Let's get this damn
All right, all right. So then next we got my man Jay Long. What's going on, bro?
What's going on? Gaming, a lot of bullshit every week. It won't stop. It will never stop. And yeah, bro, it's a crazy world, man. We're just living in it.
All right, all right. So then we got my man Triple Cup Chuck, cause he always up. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, what's good, man? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Hey, I noticed everybody been having that phase on their face and the way they sound. It's because when you playing Tomb Raider and you get going through these puzzles and you trying to figure it out, and all of a sudden your brain just start leaking. That's real gaming, though. That's all I'm gonna say is real gaming. When you really got to go through it, you really got to struggle and strive to try to survive in the game before you get your head knocked off. That's a finishing move right there. This is the era of Tomb Raider. I'm ready. Let's get this.
All right, all right. So we got a different format. We ain't talked about no gaming in the background. None of this stuff is scripted. You're gonna get whatever you want to get from all the people that's on the panel, what they want to talk about this week, and then we're gonna talk to you guys too. So just put it in the live chat. I'm on the live chat. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hit me with a DM on Twitter or something like that, as long as there ain't no bullshit, you ain't gotta worry about it. So let's start off let's roll the dice.
I'm here too,
Uh,
honey. Let's let you know I'm here.
oh yeah, I know you here. Oh, he bot. Where you at? My bad. I forgot about you. He bot.
No, no,
He
no, no,
bot.
no. I'm just letting you know. It's okay.
You
It's
might
okay.
introduce yourself. No, he
Yeah,
bot. No.
bye.
I'm still distraught because my Raiders lost. So he bot. Introduce yourself.
Hey, but yeah, we're back with the fucking fuck you in your face podcast, raw and uncut. Fuck Spider Man. I'm a fake fan. I don't like it just because it's a PS4 exclusive. I'm doing vice versa.
This is on.
That's fire.
Uh, it's good to be back, guys. Let's hope we have a good conversation today. We're gonna get attacked. We're gonna get attacked by the comment section.
Bring your behind in the house now.
All right. So let's go with Triple Cup Chuck. If you still there, I see you muted.
Ooh,
Triple Cup Chuck. So what
I'm
been
here.
on your mind in gaming? You know what I'm saying, in the gaming streets? What's been your issue in the gaming streets?
Man, but my thing right now, I'm hearing a lot of people talking about
Tell Tommy
resolution
to bring
over
your behind in the house.
performance.
I can't hear you.
With you have the
Ramon gotta
option
give me
to
another
choose
phone tomorrow.
4K 60, 1080, 60 on the demo that Motors the Horizon. My bad, the Forza
Mm-hmm.
Horizon. On the demo, they said that you can actually change from. I haven't did it yet, but I was wondering if anybody did that where you could change it like from the
The
graphics
performance
mode to the
mode.
performance mode. Yeah. And have it on a 4K TV because that's one thing I want to try because I'm a person that I never really was a tinkerer, what they call say go in as options and change settings and stuff like that. The only thing I change is my Y axis and I'm one of the people. Yeah, I'm one of those people that push down to look up and up to go down. So yes, I'm one of those people. But besides for that, I don't really tinker with the settings. But I'm kind of curious about the folk like saying the performance mode versus the resolution mode. I mean, just think about just the because I played the Forza. Man, when I say that game looks amazing, I did because I've been started to download, paused to download, and forgot to start the back. So I just had started the back, and now I'm able to play it. And that game is amazing. So that's what kind of caught my attention this weekend.
All right.
So anybody else fucking with that Forza? Because I ain't know
I
if
tweaked
anybody
it.
did that.
I tweaked it myself, but I tweaked it myself. It still look good either way to me. You can see the difference, but hey, to me, that shit is glorious.
Yeah, I ain't really do too much with it, but I mean, I had fun riding around and stuff. I seen everybody drive retard and all that other stuff. The game's solid. It's real solid from what I played. I mean, it's nice. It's real nice, man. That Forza, as 100 said, glorious, man. Listen here, Game Pass is a thing to have. Game Pass is a thing.
Oh, that's right. That game gonna be in Game Pass too, huh? I keep forgetting.
Yep.
Oh shit, yeah. That's one game I can get without having to worry about purchasing. I can buy something else. Don't they have Assassin's Creed game coming out this year too?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't looking forward to that shit. Right?
I mean, yeah,
I still got
that was like my overlooked game. So I want to get something that ain't nobody talking about that might actually be something. That's why I was thinking about it.
Yeah. So let's flip. Hebot. So what's been on your mind this week? In the interweb streets.
Just trying to finish fucking Spider-Man and then I saw that Tomb Raider and I was like, damn. It's like I know why they're hating, because the best version on the X. Because if they're hating so bad, they should have just left it exclusive, right? Because why would they care if they got their little Spider-Man game? So playing some of that. I'm hyped like a motherfucker because they announced that beat 'em up coming out, that Capcom collection, $20. You guys can hear me, right?
No,
Yep.
Oh, the Capcom collection's coming out. I'm gonna try to buy like 100 copies because I want that shit to do well, so they can bring out more. Because I'm a fucking old school fanboy, and yeah. One of the reasons why that new Tomb Raider is looking official, like way better than we expected, that a lot of people haven't brought to mind, is basically because it's not a cross-generation game. Rise of the Tomb Raider, although it looked fabulous, we got to put into perspective that it was still on 360. This one's not on 360 or PS3. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it was built from the ground up using specifically PS4 in mind and Xbox One in mind. You know what I mean? So I think that's why it looks so delicious, for lack of a better term, but it looks fantastic. That 60 frames mode is God sent on that and the Forza. Oh my God. I just wish they had maybe they would have gave, resolution, or maybe or dynamic, or maybe even a checkerboard technique, so that we could have had the 60 frames with maybe 1440 or even 1800p, so we could have the best of both worlds, the clarity, right? Because it's almost 3K with the 60 frames, because I think the 60 frames make the game feel so much more fluid. Oh, in 30 frames it plays fucking really well also in 4K. So, but to all those who bought it, I hope you enjoy it, because the game looks fantastic. I don't know what the fuck they talk about, it's just corny, and it's adding all this new stuff. They even have that cool feature where you can when you fight the bad guys, but then for your exploration and your puzzle, you could put it on a slower and easier mode to make it more accessible, which I think is dope, because I hate fucking puzzles, but especially how they're executed. I think that's a dope ass feature that nobody really is talking a lot about either, with the exception of some sites. Just getting ready for this Capcom shit this week. Hope you guys go out and help out your boy get some more of them shits. I know I already give you bad habits wanting to buy everything 100, but it's all love.
Wait, that's out this week?
I'm broke.
Yeah, it comes out this week. It's only digital though. That's the only thing. That's why you got to support it. Because
what is that?
I want you.
What, the new Resident Evil?
No, the new Capcom Arcade Classic Beat 'em Up Collection. It comes with 7 arcade.
How much?
Released before? It's 7 games for $20, which is good because one Neo Geo game is $8. And this one has all the features.
That's a lot.
It's an HD. You got online co-op on it. It's not like the Neo Geo games. You can't play them online. It's got online co-op, and they're arcade perfect emulated versions of them. So it's I think it's worth it, because we pay, me and you buy a lot of Neo Geo shit, and they're $7.99, and they don't even have online co-op. So for me, 7 arcade games that 4 of them will never release before from the beat 'em up line, and you could play them online co-op with any of my friends, or you could also tweak them up with some HD and filters. I think it's worth it. Me personally, I think it's worth it.
All right.
You know what I mean?
You're going to have to trick me in that later on this week because I've been spending too much money on video games.
Sorry, man.
I've been drinking, and like I told them earlier, I've been drinking and promising people games. I couldn't renege. This is all right. But
yeah, I love it. Tweeting every Friday. That's what's up. That's what we need to do. Enjoy our fucking shit. Show them we hurt nothing.
All right. So Blip.
Yep.
What been bothering you in the world of gaming?
Oh man, you know what? I have to sit back and relax, man, and notice that all the hating with the glorious Tomb Raider. It just let me know that they really do care. They care about that game. They care so much that's why they want to hate, man. They just care. But I always say, man, if this game was only on a PlayStation, we wouldn't be hearing this shit. This game is nice. And I do think comparing this with Spider-Man, let's stop comparing these two games. Let's stop. We already know what the truth is. The game is on multi-platform. Where's the hate is coming from? That's what I don't understand. I love this game. I gave it a 9.5 for myself. It's not perfect, but it's a good game. I love this game, man. I love it. I have this game. I hold up this game like it's about personal faith and belief, man. I love this game. This game looks fucking good. Good. Every time I look at it, I just like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This is when they start using the hardware of the Xbox. This game looked good. And for those who hate on it and don't like it, it's okay. The Xbox fan, we're gonna play it and we're gonna love it.
All right. So the local pony killer Tuck Master, what's going on, man? What was going on with you in these gaming streets this week?
Hey fellas, how y'all doing? Let me tell you right now, this Tomb Raider is just like mind blowing. I mean, it's like you got all the hard elements in it. And one thing I like about it is just that you can turn to the hard, you can turn all different levels to hard, easy, or whatever you want to do. Now, as far as like people on this panel, we're not gonna compare it to Spider-Man, but you got a lot of people that does, and it's stupid because they're just totally two different games. And it's just the fact that people like the Sony ponies, as they call them, they just want to just be on their one game and that's it. And they just want to just give Spider-Man all the love in the world, and then don't want to give to me. What I'm saying is that they don't want to give Tomb Raider no love at all. And it's sad, but just like what Flip said, it is sad that how people really think. And you really can't compare the two. They're two different games. But to me, damn it, I'm telling you right now, I haven't played Spider-Man. And like I said, y'all know that I'm not going to never get a Sony PlayStation. Never have, never will. And that's all it is to it. So to me, I'm telling you right now, my game of the year right now so far will be this Tomb Raider. It just got all the elements that you want in a game. I mean, damn, the game is glorious. The game is sweet. Laura Croft is just, what can you say? She's just one bad girl in the video game. And I'm glad to see Square Phoenix did a good job by doing this video game and giving us the enjoyment of playing the video game. And really, that's basically all I got to say. But everybody just enjoy Tomb Raider and just take Spider-Man and just, I would tell just up Spider-Man. So that's all I got to say about that.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
You just say show the Spider-Man's dance, his web dance.
In other words, yes. I'm always trying to be nice about it.
Yeah. Hey, fuck it, man. Hit him with your web shooters.
Hey, that's another story. But no, that shit gets crazy. But with me is, shout out to my man Showstopper. He had a time. I've been off the grid. If you guys don't know why I ain't been putting out no videos, because I've been doing multiple things in my life, and ain't none of y'all motherfucking business what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as I ain't asking y'all to bail me out of jail, I'm all right. But This I saw. I'm gonna give it Cole. Cole Eastwood said this, and my man Showstopper said this shit too. Let's give it a buck right now. This Metacritic shit got to stop.
I agree.
This shit got to stop. When Flower, what Showstopper said, flip him, I'm lying. Was my witness. If Flower get a better score, now that's an indie game made by probably 10 to 15 people, no more than 20, get a better Metacritic score than God of War and your beloved Spider-Man. Come on. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all can't, we got to quit running to Metacritic.
Paid journalists.
That's crazy.
Paid journalists. Yes,
We got to, well, we have to quit running to that bullshit.
No, say, but I don't know what I think about with Metacritic. I had to go all the way back in my brain and think about like when I was a casual gamer, and when I go up to a place and I look at a game and I didn't know nothing about it, but I look at it, say a 10 out of 10, right? And of a ridiculous high score like 99.7 or something like that. And when I see a game like that, I just think about, oh, that's cute marketing. Like I don't take that. If I think about it, a casual, when they see a high score like that, they don't take it as serious. Now, if you see a game, you see say 93 or 87, you be like, okay, this must be a good game. Like you think about a real score with all these 99 and 100% and 5-star ratings and stuff like that. I mean, that's actually I don't think that's got the casuals ain't because once you see a perfect score, you don't take them at face value because it just seems more gimmicky than anything. Y'all say yeah, microwave.
I might said the microwave.
Right, that's why I don't care about no. That's why me personally, I don't care about the Metacritic because they can't make or break a game, but they need to break it in sections. Be like, call it a single A 9 out of 10, double A 8, 9 or whatever out of 10, and a triple A 9 10. Because if a person go buy a Halo game and they see it's like a rated lower than an indie game, like how you were just saying. But then the person think this game here must be the truth because he'll purchase this game over a Halo because he don't know that this game is a double A compared to this big triple A blockbuster that's getting a lower score. So they need to rate it like double A critic or let the people, the developers that made the game say, okay, rate my game as a double A or rate my game as a triple A or indie, a single A game. And then you rate it off of those merits instead of just randomly say, oh, this is a perfect game, even though it's fucking inside of Ori and the Blind Forest. And I'm saying good ass games people love, but them still double A games. So they need to be able to work a little bit more magic with that because that's just leaving the realm too open. Well, they can say, oh, it's a 9 out of 10 because of the type of game it is, but it's not better than this 7 out of 10 because it's rated as a different game. But they got to like clarify that type of stuff. That's what they really need to do.
Yeah, nah, but my thing, like I said, like my man Showstopper, shout out to my man Showstopper in here. I don't like that bull. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go run a Metacritic. You got Open Critic, all this other stuff. Even though IGN gave Shadow the 210, I still wasn't finna watch that damn review. I don't care. I don't care about your journalism. Used to have some type of merit. They don't have no merit anymore. And the first thing you'll get somebody on the interweb will sit there and guess Metacritic scores. PlayStation guys got it. The Xbox guys got it. The PC guys got it. Now, to me, the kind of something that I kind of trust is probably a little Steam, because at least it's in one genre. Steam is, got Steam reviews. It's like how Amazon has. I go read an Amazon review before I read a Metacritic score because one person can decide to fuck up. And developers need, now I've been hearing developers been put in their contracts, if this game gets a high Metacritic score, they get a bonus. You're dumb, because it could be a person like me that's want to be an asshole and give it a 2. You know what I'm saying? I gamble. You know what I'm saying? I run parlays. My UCLA Bruins fucked me Saturday because they decided to score a touchdown at the last minute. Dumbasses. I had y'all to lose by 30. But if that Metacritic score don't go down, come on. That's what I'm trying to say. We need to listen to real gamers that play these games that show gameplay. You know what I'm saying? That's doing. You can't say I ain't playing Rise of the Tomb Raider, because you see me posting fucking pictures every 5 minutes on Twitter.
So what you think about it so far?
Oh man, I didn't fell in love with me and Laura, man. Shit, I had to put her down for a little bit.
Hey, boy, you ain't to say it like that.
Hey, I haven't played it yet, but remember how the first the Tomb Raider the first one came out, the special edition or whatever. Then they had the Rise of the Tomb Raider. You know how the graphics look that much better from the first one to the second one, and they had more stuff you could do to the second one.
This shit ups the ante again. This up the ante. The stuff that you can do.
It does.
The shit that you can do. You can actually put mud on your body to camouflage yourself, like you're Arnold Schwarzenegger off the Predator.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the first time I went against that
Rambo. Rambo.
Yeah, John Rambo. Yeah, John can't look out
for John. I had that mud and went against that wall. I said, like, where the hell am I at? I didn't know where I was at.
You can blend in with the trees. Oh shit, see, I'm gonna talk about it like it's good. And like I said, I don't care what you play it on. You can play that shit on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. Go support the game. I like games like that. People say I don't like the puzzles. Fuck it, go on YouTube. That's what I've been doing.
Uncharted 4.
I'll go fight that shit for an hour and say fuck it.
Uncharted 4 is full of puzzles, okay? And so was Lost Legacy. So they don't like puzzles when it's not an exclusive. Okay? Plus, Uncharted had a fucking jungle with no animals. In this fucking game, the jungle is filled with animals. You know what I mean? So
y'all gonna pick it up. It's not a spoiler, but I'm gonna tell you. You gonna have to fight a fucking beast from the motherfucking Middle East. This damn thing had me cussing everything but the child of God. I used every cuss word that it could. I said motherfucker so many times. It was an adjective, a noun, a verb, a pronoun, and everything I could think of. I'm lying on Xbox and I'm going in.
I'm not gonna hold lie though. In certain scenes, you know, when you have some good quality headphones and all that other stuff, or you just got a nice surround sound system, that this game had me on my toes. Well, I'm like, oh shit, it was like a little horror. I'm like, hold on. What game is this that I'm playing? Like, no spoiler, but when you start playing a certain scene and you start to see a lot of bodies, you have to rethink what's going on.
Okay, all right, video game lover, because we interact with the community. Video game lover, the things that's in this game ain't in no Uncharted.
Oh yeah,
I found that out this morning.
That's a fact.
I found out this morning. The stuff is in this game. It's not in Uncharted. We're talking about story-wise, visual. What it goes to a point where it goes to a moral point. Nothing disrespecting Uncharted. Never said Uncharted was not a good game. But you forgot Tomb Raider started this shit, and it's the fucking thanks we get. Hello.
Disrespect.
No, you want to get technical? You can say Pitfall started this shit.
Yeah, original Pitfall. Pitfall 2. Man, Pitfall 2. Man, original Pitfall was alright, but it'll never end. But a Pitfall 2 on the 2600.
Yeah, it was the shit.
See, but I don't play no game.
I got a little flashlight for pre-ordering the fucking Tomb Raider. That's just pretty dope.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling people, like, man, give Tomb Raider a try. Take your Uncharted bias and pick up Tomb Raider.
Yeah, for sure.
You will see what we're talking about. I don't give a fuck if you pick it on a regular PlayStation or a Pro, a PC. I don't give a fuck if you got a $25 million PC. Just play the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it's on ultra, low settings. You missing out on a Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and Square Enix did their thing with this.
Hey, they added some new crafting to the game.
Oh, you craft on the fly.
Oh man.
Yeah, they had it.
Yeah. She has all her attributes. She has all her attributes already.
Yeah, you don't have to open.
Already available.
Yeah, you don't have to open them up like that.
Oh, she learned them already. That's the continuity. That's the continuity of Rise.
What about the double pistols, man? We learned them in the first one, and we didn't use them in Rise.
Yeah, but you don't need
that. What she was known for, baby.
Yeah, in the story.
No.
In this game, they have the continuity or whatever she learned in Rise. Yeah.
Yeah, and the
And you
first one,
forgot.
the pistol, man. I don't know why they set that up.
Yeah, but people gotta understand. This is before the first Tomb Raider, the original
No,
that
the
was.
first week, the last level. She
Okay.
He's
busted
talking
up.
about the reboot part one. He's talking about Tomb Raider reboot. Yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
gave
when they had
they
to climb on
introduced
top of
it.
the building, and when he
Yeah,
climbed up, she went
the
to go.
pistols she has on her are supposed to be the pistols from the original, from the first one, but they just don't kind of like talk about them the way they did in the original games from the Sega Saturn and the PS2 era. They just,
Right.
but she has them on them. But yeah, but they didn't emphasize it after the first one. Jay's right. They didn't do that.
Yeah, no, but I'm enjoying the game so far. The puzzles are different, like way different
Yeah.
than the last one. Like, whoa, okay. Uh, you have to some of them you'll catch. You know what I'm saying? See degree to figure it out.
Hey, I heard with the puzzles, like if you put it on a difficult level, you know how in the old Tomb Raider they had all of the dead giveaway stuff, where the thing will either light up or it have conveniently have like a white paint written
Uh huh.
on it, where you could jump and double jump on them. They said if you put it on hard as it gets, they could take all that off.
No, you
Where
can
you
cut
can actually play
everything off.
Cut all that. You cut all that
like
off.
you be in the actual environment
Yeah,
for real,
you can
without the
actually
hand or
cut
the help.
everything off.
Yeah,
They
that's
don't
the
show you
I don't
difficulty.
need to play it. I don't
That's
know
the
nothing.
difficulty options they give you. Yeah, that I was telling you.
Yeah, it
That's
don't
what it
show
is.
you. It don't load.
Mhm.
Then you still have options. If the puzzle is too hard, you can cut it down. But no,
That's to give it a more immersive feel. That's why it feels more immersive.
Yeah,
You got to
that's
figure it out on your own.
I need that thing. To
right.
be
That's how I
different.
want it. If I'm out there by
Hard.
myself trying to figure that shit out, that's the type of stuff I like.
The challenge.
I beat all the Tomb
Challenge.
Raiders on hard as it get.
Nice.
yeah.
The challenge. It's all about that challenge.
So what else been on in the game? With
Right,
some topic
exactly.
Bobby? We can make this free for all.
Well, the
Final
Forza
Fantasy
demo.
games finally
Yeah.
coming
Somebody
to
in the
Xbox.
chat.
Fine.
That's right.
What you want to hear next?
Oh shit! Guess what? 108 gonna be mad at me. He tried to throw that shit. I was listening to his shit, and I found out that shit is on Xbox too. Like,
And what happened? They try to say, was it coming?
no, because they let Nintendo show it first on Nintendo,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Nintendo Direct, but
Right.
it's coming out on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that World of Final Fantasy game that they put on that list, that's coming too, the Ultimate Edition.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a big deal, though. People don't realize how big of a deal that is because they never, well, those old ones never been on Xbox
Never.
before. And that opens up the door because now you're like, well, if Square had the guts and finally were able to make the move to allow the Xbox gamers to have it as well, which supposedly the word around the street is that it was because Sony did some type of buyout to help them get out of like bankruptcy for when they were Sunsoft, Square Sunsoft, back in a while back.
Ago.
Yeah, it was about back, and supposedly they bought 15% of shares. So the deal was that when they bought it, the rumor is that because they bought it, that they were not allowed to bring it out to any other console, including Nintendo, not just Xbox, Nintendo also. And then in 2014, they were already working on it because Sony sold back the shares to Square. So because of all the particulars, I guess, paperwork and all the politics and video games, they weren't able to get everything finalized until now, and that's why we're seeing them on the Nintendo Switch and Xbox finally coming out, those older games, which is I think it's dope because again, now anybody that's a fan of those games don't have to be forced to go buy out another console if they don't have the money specifically to play them. They could actually play them. It all depends also how they're priced, because I don't know if they're going to be expensive or not. They didn't say pricing. They did say they're going to release individually. Now remember, these are old games. Some of them, like Final Fantasy 7 is old, and I also think it's like a placement holder until the remake's supposed to come out also. So, it's good. It's a big triumph for Phil to have been able to get it approved for Xbox.
Hold on. Heba, hold on. See, now you just said something to me so you mean to tell me, hold on, let's get this straight right here.
Go ahead.
They had helped out Square Enix, right? As you said, right? And so they had
Yeah. They bought out 15% of their shares to help them out because they were going to go. It was called Squaresoft.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. So, no, this is my thing right here. See, this is the fuckery that I'm talking about. This bullshit that goes on, and people be hopping on Microsoft about some nut ass shit. So Sony went there, bought a percent of Square Enix or whatever, got certain exclusive right and deals or whatever, and you motherfuckers mad that Microsoft had did a deal for a fucking year about Rise of the Tomb Raider? Really? Do you say Microsoft is anti-consumerism? What?
Well, you know what's the worst part about that, Flip? The worst part about that, the reason why Microsoft got that deal was because they were going to bring out Uncharted, right? And Phil wanted something to combat Uncharted because they didn't have a team that did games like that for Xbox, right? So what Microsoft did was they helped fund the game. You know what I'm saying? They helped pay for the development and the publishing with the first, I believe, was, and the second, because there's an article that said it wasn't for Xbox.
Okay, right. I get what
so that makes it even worse. Yeah, because that means Microsoft was the reason why that game was even made, because there's articles saying that. If it wasn't for Microsoft helping with the second game, it was going to be made because according to the numbers of the first one, Square Enix said it didn't make enough money to be considered a success. So with the second one, Phil and Microsoft went in.
Wasn't it going to be episodic?
Yeah, and it was going to be episodic. They were thinking of doing it like Hitman.
I remember.
But when Microsoft stepped in, and they started to help, they brought in their team, they published it and put money. They even put some DirectX 12 assets in the game. That's why there's a little differences when you play it on Xbox One to the PS4 version, you know? So but that makes it even worse what you're saying, Flip, because they were crying, but it was Microsoft that, because if it wasn't for Microsoft, nobody would have played it, even on PlayStation. That's the whole point. With these little fucking games, Sony didn't put nothing. They just helped them with some shares, and that was the clause. Well, no, you can't put it here, you can't put it there. Only, but they used to do that fuckery since they came out with PS1. That's what they did to Sega. They fucked them over because they had so much money because they were a conglomerate. They were a movie industry company. They had electronics, phones. They were worth $900 billion back in the late 80s, early 90s, dude. And that's why they did the shit they did. And now they're reaping, obviously, the fuckery that they did. They're reaping the backlash from it, from fucking around. So, you make a very good point, but that's what makes it even worse, that these motherfuckers don't think, if Microsoft would have never helped make Tomb Raider 2, we would have never had Tomb Raider 3. We would never even had Tomb Raider 2. You know what I mean? That's what pisses me off.
Right. I swear, I don't get man. I don't get you Sony guys, man. I do. I really don't get y'all, man. Y'all be on some real.
The ponies don't think they show.
No, hold on. I'm gonna take that back. I don't blame the pony. I blame the so-called video game media. I blame them because I'm quite sure they knew this. If there's no way that you are a video game analyst or whatever you want to call yourself, that's out there, IGN and all these other websites. Whatever, there's no way that you're telling me that y'all in video game and y'all do these video game news and y'all didn't know that, but yet y'all still push that bullshit, that narrative that Microsoft is the devil, that they doing stuff wrong. Y'all motherfuckers kill me with this shit though. But no one want to give them credit about helping this company out for Tomb Raider.
Well, they know what happened with Scalebound, yet they keep pushing that narrative that Microsoft be canceling games for no reason. They didn't tell the truth about Scalebound, but I know they know. I know journalists from freaking, smaller websites who know. So of course IGN knows.
Like, and that's the shit that killed me. Like, y'all know this shit, but just like, fuck that. They are the biggest fanboys. I don't even get mad at the other fans and stuff like that, because them other fans, to be honest with you, they like little kids to me. They don't know no better. They the little casual fans, or whatever, they don't know no better, man. Yeah. They like little kids, man. What they know, they going off of where IGN them and telling them and shit like that.
No, they going off what their favorite YouTuber is. They don't got no fucking.
Okay, and dumb too, and don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
But see, but to me, when it comes down to Scalebound, we all know the real reason why Microsoft had to pull the plug on it. All of us know that. But you got some of these Xbox gamers, they say, well, why they cancel it? So like, hey, if I'm giving you money to make the game and you going out there making other games, and I want to, and you got a deadline to make this game, what do you expect? Okay, what do you expect? I mean, it's going to be shut down, and that's what Microsoft decided to do. They still own the IP, fellas, so they still might come out. It's just that it ain't gonna come out with the developer that they gave the money to. Now, did Microsoft reward? Now, they get some of that money back, or what?
No, the thing about it is that money probably went back, but we won't get disclosed to none of that because it's part of a contract. They go to their attorneys and their lawyers. We don't know.
What, for the deal you mean?
Yeah.
You mean for the deal? No, they don't get money back. The money back, the deal was they got the game exclusive for a year. And the game.
No, we're talking about Scalebound.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
no.
So Scalebound, I think Microsoft sit there and say, I'm gonna cut this money off. Now you got these certain games come out. I need some of my money back. I need a cut off of it. We don't know what the backyard deals is.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, the politics of that.
But Microsoft ain't, and then Microsoft never said nothing bad about Platinum.
No, they did. No, they did.
But you know what? 100. You know what? And I don't mean to cut you off. Sorry. The reason why Microsoft was not as fault is because Hideki Kamiya is a fucking motherfucker that he got a big fucking mouth. If he's not happy with something, he'll put it out there. And he's still quiet. He didn't say shit.
That's he said, I'm sorry it couldn't work out. I'm ashamed.
Right. He apologized. Basically, he even apologized. That's how you know it wasn't Microsoft's fault. Because if it would have been Microsoft's fault, believe me, with Kamiya's history, he would have let you know that Microsoft sucked big cow dick. Trust me. That's how he is. You know what I mean? That motherfucker fights even with his own fucking people all the time. Developer, he don't like people that are Japanese developers in the industry don't even like him because of the way he is. So trust me, that's what tells you right there. It wasn't Microsoft's fault. What the details are, like you said, 100, we'll never know. I don't have no fucking clue.
And then they got NDAs. They got non-disclosure agreements. No, it's not allowed to say out in public. Microsoft, the thing about it, Microsoft may want them to put their other games on their platform. So why would you dog them? It's a business. You just said that you was going to do something for me that you couldn't do. You got a bigger workload that which you couldn't handle.
Hold on, video gaming. What do you mean by giving Microsoft a pass? What are you talking about? Where you hear damage control on Scalebound? Tell me where did you hear one of the damage control to Scalebound?
Well, we're just coming with logic. How are you gonna make a game with 3 campaigns like Nier Automata, and a game like Ninja Turtles, and a game like Bayonetta 2, and all the other games they made, like Transformers, all these games they're making during Scalebound's production? How are you gonna be able to focus on a AAA multiplayer open world RPG when you got all these games and one of those games happens to have three campaigns? The game's like 40 hours. Dude, there's no way you can make 2 40-hour games plus 5 other games.
Video gamer, listen, because I know you can hear us. Video gamer, listen.
Also, it makes no sense.
Listen, Jay Long hit a great point. The reason why Platinum couldn't really invest completely in Scalebound is because they did like 8 games. They did Bayonetta 2, Star Fox, Korra, The Last Airbender, Transformers Devastation, Nier Automata, and and the Ninja Turtles. 7 games on top of Scalebound, right?
I think we're missing some.
No. That's as far as I know. Now the biggest problem is Kamiya came out very publicly and said, Scalebound has been my pet project that I've wanted to do since I started doing game development, right? So he should have made Scalebound priority number 1. I know he doesn't run Platinum Games. He's got a boss on top of him, but I guess they had made the commitment first with Nickelodeon for the Transformers, the Korra, and obviously the Ninja Turtles, and they couldn't detract from that. But if that was the case, then they should have never agreed to do it and announce the game until they were able to fully commit to making it for Xbox. And I think that's why Phil said, you know what? we got to cut our losses. We got to get out. Even though I believe Phil, that was one of his most anticipated games as well. Everybody was. The game looked fucking dope. It was Panzer Dragon meets Devil May Cry. What was there not to like?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Go ahead, Flip. I'm sorry.
No. I just wanted to know, like he have to explain that, but you already done said it. Y'all said it perfectly clear. If you don't understand that, then I don't know what to tell him.
He ain't gonna understand it because he a pony. Ponies don't understand logic. Logic. They don't understand logic. Nah, they don't. Now he was a PlayStation guy. He'll understand logic.
Oh yeah.
Because if he was a PlayStation guy, if I asked him why it took so long for the last Possum to come out, that was really a PlayStation 3 game that Sony should have canceled because the shit went wood. Come on.
Dude, look at 100. Look at The Last Guardian. You guys, honestly, Sony fans, right? You honestly gonna sit there and say that they were working on that game for 9 years? That game was fucking shelved. And then when they had no games last, 2014 or 15, I think it was, they were like, you know what? Why don't we take it out of the shelves? You tweak it up, make it look a little better than what it was for PS3, and we'll bring it out to keep them occupied because people still asking for the game. 9 years and that game still looked like a PS3 game. Are you serious? You can't really believe that. Okay? So that tells you right there that that's bullshit. But you still got the game, right? At the end of the day, which is the important part. So to complain about shit like that is stupid. Look at Deep Down from Capcom. Where's Deep Down? It never came out for PlayStation 4, and they showed that at the PlayStation, at the reveal of PS4.
What's it called? Platinum also has this anime game for PS4 called Grand Blue Fantasy. We haven't heard anything about that in years.
That's right. That was. Oh yeah, you're right. That's the other game that we're working on too.
Like that female hack and slash game.
Absolutely. Yes.
Where that
That's
stood
right.
at.
So they were working on 9 games, 9 with including Scalebound all at once, and their house is not even bigger than 100 people. They only have 100 people in their house, in-house. Okay? So how the fuck do you think they were gonna be able to prioritize Scale? That's why when we saw it, they were saying that it was behind closed doors because it was still the frame rate was bad, it wasn't running correctly. That's why. The word was from somebody on the inside that talked to somebody like, I think was somebody like Aaron, or that was worked for Microsoft, was that the game that Kabaya said it won't come out until 2019 or in 2020. That's how long it was going to take. And if that would have happened, we would have gotten crucified. They would have, oh my God, they show a game and delay, because we're not going to get the pass like Sony that 9 years later to be on a game. Huh?
It wouldn't have been worth, all that money, all the development time and money. Because they still be making fucking, they still have to drop these other games.
That's right. That's right. And probably using the money that Microsoft was using to fund them to make and finish other games as well.
So you saying paying Peter with Paul?
Huh?
Paying Peter with Paul?
Yeah, and that's why that like Gearbox did with Sega. They fucking took the money from fucking Aliens Marines, right? Colonial Marines, and put it towards fucking Borderlands too. And they admitted it. Sega went to court with them because of that shit. They fucking admitted it. Sega was funding them, and instead of finishing Colonial Marines, which was in development for like 9 years, 8 years, they were fucking putting it towards Borderlands 2. Okay?
Well, it was great though. That was, at least they put their money somewhere. I love that shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying like they snowballed Sega that they didn't have a lot of money, but they owned the Alien property. So they made them look bad with the Alien property on top of stealing their money. That's my point.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
That's wild.
That's why Colonial Marines came out so fucking that it felt like a $20 bin game. It didn't even feel like a quality game. And when they first showed that shit, it looked fucking horrible. Out of this world. Yeah,
it looked horrible. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell you, boy, you learn something new
every day.
Yeah, but that's what we do. We educate ourselves because we're gamers. We don't just go around repeating what other YouTubers say without knowing what the fuck they talking about. That's how we roll. We don't do that here.
Tell them.
I got another question. I think I asked Flip this shit last night before I got drunk. Aaron came out right earlier this week, right?
Mhm.
Aaron Greenberg, and he came out and he said that Crackdown they need to come out this year. How you guys feel about that?
That what?
Crackdown 3 they need to come out this year, and he
This-
explained why it didn't come out because he said, "Well, why would we want to put Crackdown down with the Call of Duties, the Battlefields, and all
Oh,
the
so
rest?"
they explain why they didn't do it.
Aaron explained why earlier this week. He said,
Oh,
we
okay.
need Crackdown this year to come out. Because why would I have it up here with them? We have Forza coming around. You know, it's a lot of great third parties. So he was showing love to the third party camps. You know what I'm saying? And like,
That's
why
good
would
that
I
he
put
did
my
that.
game? Good.
That's good
Yeah,
that he did that.
People saying that we don't have any games during the beginning of the year. Now we do. So how you guys feel about that?
You know, Bone, you know, that's good that he did that, but us as gamers, us as true gamers, we know the reason why the Crackdown's coming back. It's coming out next year. Like I said, us as real gamers, okay, we ain't talking about them damn Sony ponies, faggots and all that stuff. They just want to play anything out there. I'm just talking about us as true gamers. We know the reason why it's not coming out this year, because why do you want to go up against the Call of Duties, the Battlefronts, the cowboy movie the cowboy game is about to come out, and then you don't want to go against those guys. I mean, why you want to go against those guys and you lose and you be losing money? Because you can't go against all them heavy hitters like that. So I'm glad to see Aaron Greenberg come out and explain why. You know, and then my whole issue with Crackdown is like it would have came out last year. But people start arguing and start bickering about it and all that stuff. So I'm glad to see Microsoft. So, you know, that's one thing I'm glad that he came out.
You know what, Chuck Manfred? I think half the people that complain about certain games and stuff look this way and ain't coming out right here, right then and there. I don't even think half them people are Xbox fans. I think that criticism coming from the media, these bullshit video game media, and these Sony fans. Like I think they're the majority of the people that's really the one that are complaining and be bugging out about Xbox games. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You got a good point there. I do think that, but I think some of the Xbox gamers, you know, I just don't like some of their mojo, you know, that they turn their backs on Microsoft. You know, that don't mean
Sorry, Mama.
Yeah.
You know, don't turn your back on a system that's been good to you, that give you everything that you want in a system, and you get dog shitted on. So I'm glad to see what Eric Greenberg did, came out, explain why, to let all the what can I say? Let all the people that is not true gamers, you know, understand what's going on. Because sometimes, you know, you can read a book and you can understand a book, but some people, you know, you get to read a book and they still don't understand the damn book. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just my point of view.
All right.
I mean, you got a lot of people that you got to baby food information to them. You got to feed them like a baby on a spoon. You got to feed that information to them and break it down like 1 + 1 is what's this? This your eye. Say I. This your nose. This no. It's your ear. I'm dead serious. You really got to talk to some people like that.
See, I'm trying to use the theory of Hebot. Okay. Now the real me, if that was the real me that came out, I would have said the same thing that you said. Some people need to know what 2 + 2 is. They need to know the arithmetic, and they don't even know it. So, you know, I'm trying to be intelligent about it. But Flip, you give the real point about it.
Like, yo, because a lot of people like man, some gamers are just fucking stupid.
They are.
Yeah. So I don't know about that. I'm an SNK fan. I know Hebot is and stuff like that. They showed the new Samurai Showdown, but it had PlayStation. So my man Antonio in the live chat want to know, you think it's coming to Xbox? I hope it come to Xbox. So I don't want to play on no fucking.
Yeah. It looks nice because it looks like they're going to the kind of like the 3D with the Street Fighter 4 style. But a lot of people, I don't know if y'all remember. Maybe you remember 100. I don't know, because I know you played a lot of games too. On the Nintendo 64, they were showing that they were going to bring out one that was in 3D, and you saw like the camera views like from the back of them when they were before they fight, but it was canceled. And it's been like 10 years since we had a new Samurai Showdown. Obviously, this is Samurai Showdown, but they're calling it Samurai Spirit. So maybe to be like, so it won't look like the old school name and people won't ignore it. But it looks dope, and it really needs to make its way on all platforms, to be honest, because that's a franchise that a lot of people don't even play or don't bother to look at, because we have so many fighters that are more prevalent and popular, right? So for it to just come on one platform, like they say, oh, PS4, look at what happened to King of Fighters. Even though the game is not great, it's not terrible, but it's only PS4. It's only on that console. And
I would have bought it.
I doubt it that it sold well.
Where the echo coming from?
Huh?
I would have bought it on Xbox.
Yeah, of course we would have bought an Xbox. I just bought it on PS4 for like $20. You know what I mean? But the thing is, that tells you right there by the price that it hasn't sold, because it wouldn't be $20 if it sold.
You want to really know why?
You know?
You with the spoiler bunch.
You want to know why?
Yo.
You got.
Yeah. Flip, you don't have to tell your personal business. You ain't on Xbox Live. You on the interweb, so everybody can hear.
Oh shit!
That your girl got a fat ass.
Oh
yeah.
shit! I thought I muted my mic.
It's all good, brother. It's all good.
My bad.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, right?
My bad.
Yeah, man.
I thought I hit the
Hey, it happened to
button.
the best of us, man. It happened to the best of us.
Yeah. Oh shit! I thought I hit the button. Damn, my bad, people. My bad.
It's all right. Nah.
Yeah, but so anything else y'all want to talk about?
Nah. Well,
Oh, hey.
damn. What else
man, check
happened
this
in
out. I was
recent
watching.
memory? Oh, the
shit.
Splinter Cell's back in Pat. Get that shit.
What Splinter Cell?
Yeah, I seen that.
Conviction and Double
I got
Agent.
Black. I'm
No, not
I'm working.
Conviction. Blacklist is but
Yeah, I'm working on Blacklist now. I think I'm close to the end. And all the shit I didn't put in time on that shit. Think I'm close to the end on Blacklist. Blacklist has surprised me, even though it wasn't Michael Ironside. I do like it. I think don't mind. I think somebody's gonna betray me, and somebody knows too damn much. Not just in back in my head, but I love Blacklist, you know, and I can't wait for a new. I hope they bring out a new one. Like I say, backwards compat is the best thing Microsoft has done this generation.
Hell yeah.
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 No,
That is
the Zone of the Enders HD collection went back I think on Thursday.
Hi.
or
Okay,
Wednesday.
yeah. So, what is that game? Because I didn't know what it was, and I was trying to look it up, but I was still working, and then
It's
I
just
was,
a mech game.
Well, it's a
Like
mech game.
with swords and guns.
Yeah, that
it's
it's almost
kinda
like
like
Virtual On, but a little bit
Virtual
more sophisticated. A little bit more sophisticated because it's more story driven. And I believe Kojima was involved with the story writing.
He produced.
You see
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
think he even wrote it. No, he just produced it.
Okay.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, you can write that.
Okay.
All right. So,
Hey,
he
I got
bought-
one.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm biting. Y'all give me it.
No, not you. No, you're not buying. He bought was buying.
Oh, is he? Yeah, he about you biting. Hey, check this out, man. I was watching football today, and man, you know how they be showing all the funny commercials, and I seen a Spider-Man commercial that was on there that just blew my mind. Like they advertised the shit out of Spider-Man to perfection too, because everything that they were showing about Spider-Man was like really on point. Like they were showing like the action, the way he moved, you know, the stuff to make you get into him. Like man, and then all of a sudden at the end it said PlayStation. Like I was like, damn, Microsoft need to put up some promotion like that type of stuff on football too. Man, that's priceless. Cause now I ain't seen a Xbox commercial in a minute that caught my attention.
Well, they got Xbox
They do
commercials, but they
record
be having what you got on the side. We trying to tell people. A lot of people don't get up and watch no commercial. I know I don't watch commercials.
Well, Tuck.
Dude.
Yeah.
Into what he said.
Do you
Break
think
it, break it
That's
up.
the reason why. The reason why Spider-Man got pushed hard is because that was a Marvel deal that they had to make sure that they got those numbers. Because tell me this. When you ever see them put a fucking billboard on a goddamn train up God of War or Uncharted 4, or where you ever see them put a piece on Monday Night Football of God of War, which, because remember, when you air it on football time, it's like $2 million just to put the goddamn commercial up. Thing all over the place. That's how you know.
He bet he's saying the best shit too right now too. He about you bad.
That's how you know. That's how you know that it was a Marvel deal that they had. Oh,
he bought you. They got you. The bots got you. The ponies
They
got you.
got you good, bro.
They got you. They stole your soul. They stole your soul. No, you got you. They got you, man. They got you. They got you like Jacques Cousteau. They threw your ass deep in the. They threw your ass deep in the ocean.
And telling you you ain't gonna be able to come out.
Yeah. Well, we got another question. Rohan. Rohan been knowing me for a while. He's saying, why we support Halo when 343 fucked up Halo?
How'd they fuck up Halo?
That's what I still want to know.
That's why I want to know how they mess up Halo.
So you got to elaborate how. Halo was great to me.
Fucking it up. I don't know what you're talking about.
Rohan, you got 5 minutes to go ahead. 5 minutes. Matter of fact, no, you only got 5 minutes. You got 2.
Rohan, how did 343 fuck up Halo? Halo was great to me. Everybody's talking about it. It's one of the top things listed.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say this to you. How they messed up that franchise when that franchise is making money back to back? How?
Why people right now online playing Halo?
Why
you got free content?
What was the last count of how many people?
Oh yeah, they fucked up Halo by giving us free DLC and not separating the community with map packs. That's how they fucked up Halo.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, they fucked up. They fucked up by putting a black man as a lead character.
That's what they want
to be racist.
No, they fucked up by freaking modernizing the gameplay and speeding it up, adding more agility, more verticality,
not getting me started.
Adding new features. That's how they fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how they messed up on that game. I mean,
which game?
Halo.
These guys are trying to say how 343 messed up Halo, and then he hasn't said why.
We're trying to figure. We want to know why. How is that even possible?
Yeah, that's.
Y'all being sarcastic. In other words, yeah. I feel you. Yeah, how you fuck up a game by making it better than what it was?
I'm trying to say they fucked it up by making the DLC free and not separating the community like Bungie did on the Halo 3 and whatnot. Because in Halo 3, you couldn't even play certain modes if you didn't have the DLC.
Right. They fucked up by actually making it more systematic. They fucked up by making the feeling dead. They fucked up by making the graphics actually next gen
60 frames a second Halo.
They fucked up by a lot of things.
They fucked up by making a competitive shooter 60 frames because every Halo is 30 frames. You're really botting, bro.
It's not
They got you. He bot.
Bad, yo.
Switch to the say. They got you. Yeah, he bought. They got you.
X-bodying.
Yeah, they got you X-bodying. Yep.
No, I don't understand that. I don't understand. I mean, Halo is a last one. It was good. I mean,
doesn't he not even own an Xbox? Like, how does he know that 343 fucked up Halo?
Cause
he going on with IGN too.
He going on there or his favorite YouTube that like to hate.
And he also going by, by the character and all that stuff. Please.
You know.
By the way, the favorite YouTuber likes to say, my favorite YouTuber.
He bought you botting. We can't even
understand you, bro. There's something else I want to know. I really want your real honest opinion on this, Joe. What's wrong with the Xbox?
He don't know because he
on PC.
That's what I want to know.
Get a PC.
Every time I ask that question, no one ever answer that. They could not tell me what was wrong with the Xbox.
It doesn't got Japanese games, although they're coming slowly. They're coming slowly.
Oh, it don't.
The next one. How much you want to bet that Neil's gonna be the next one? Oh, this is Web of Shadows.
The 1080p element and all that stuff. They didn't have that at first, the first generation, and all that stuff.
Oh no, hang on.
Yeah, I
This is
remember
the
that
ultimate question is, what happened to dynamic scaling? When Halo 5 first came out, it was using dynamic scaling. Oh, now it's okay. Now, when State of Decay came out, State of Decay 2 came out, it was a little bit buggy. They clowned on it. Spider-Man come out. I see Spider-Man getting motherfucking go left somewhere. Somebody showed me a video on Twitter. I don't hear, oh, it's okay. Every game has bugs. Get the fuck out of here. Quit being hypocritical.
Yeah.
What was that guy name that came out that day and he was talking about dynamic scaling to 4K and all this other stuff with the PlayStation Pro? What was his name? That's the shit I don't understand, man. That's what I don't get. He was talking all that technical babble shit just to say that shit was upscaled 4K.
Oh, and can we go back to something that Chuck said? Chuck was saying that indie games getting like higher scores than AAA games. They need to differentiate them.
Yeah.
State of Decay 2 got treated like a AAA game in those reviews, even though the game was $30, gave you 3 campaigns, had better graphics than the Automata, had multiplayer,
four-player co-op.
Yeah, four-player and four-player co-op. You know, and it's doing shit that $60 games are afraid to do, like permadeath and whatnot. It's taking risks. And although it was glitchy, yes, but you know it was a $30 game. Meanwhile, you got Flower here, where it's like a 30-minute game that gets a 10 out of 10 because it's an indie. And meanwhile,
it costs $30.
While Spider-Man, you got a $60 game with mad glitches and it has features taken out from other Spider-Man games. Meanwhile, Halo, they removed split screen, and you know they docked like 2 points from that. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Who really counts co-op anymore? I know I don't.
I barely do. I only ever do fighting games. Couch. That's it.
I still can't get over for the first three to 4 years. They ain't had no game. They was pushing them indie games like it was like them indie games with AAA titles. As soon as Microsoft do it, nah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't get over that.
Hey, Flip. IGN. Go back to IGN, right? Go back to IGN. You can look at their damn fucking channel. In 2013, all the way to the end of 14, they did like 40 videos of Resogun on their channel. That's all I kept talking about was Resogun. And you see it in their channel. Okay.
Hold up. No, this was even kill me. This was kill me when I used to go to GameStop with my cousin when he was buying stuff, right? The guys in GameStop were talking about who don't like indies. What are you talking about? Indies are good. Why Microsoft don't want to support the indies? I'm like, hold on, what? This what we talking about? Hold on, what?
Yeah.
Really?
When Microsoft started it on consoles.
Yeah, but don't Microsoft got Ideas Xbox or a preview program?
Yeah.
Where PUBG this came from? Where the fuck is DayZ is at? They give their developers chances to what? So you want to come in?
Get that
They
feedback.
gonna buy it.
Spread
They gonna buy it.
Give a chance to make money.
Yep. Give them
Well, that's basically the community helping the developers pay to make the game better. That's what they're doing.
You don't have to do none of that. What you call it shit?
Would you call
None of
it
that go for me.
They give you they give you a chance to make it a prime time, whether it's a small game or not. They give you prime time.
And if somebody likes it,
And it's not.
people like me or
It's
everybody
not-
else on the panel to blow it up.
That's right. But it's not like you can jerk because look, the We Happy Few. If you know the review, it was $12.99. Now the full price for the game is like what, $60?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not like you're getting jerked. You get the full game for the $12.99 that you help contribute to the development of the game. You know?
It ain't no better. It's no different than Steam do the same shit. Steam does the same shit.
Yeah,
Microsoft.
Yeah.
Only
When it's
the
big
only
Steam is
reason
great.
Art went on PlayStation, on Xbox first because what? You had the preview, game preview, where Sony do not allow game preview. This they don't allow EA access, but they for the gamers. Game these nuts.
Yeah, but we know what. But they told EA, we know what's better for our fans.
See?
They don't equal on both sides.
Oh, we know
Yeah, it's pretty cool animation.
fans. But people want EA access on the PlayStation 4. And I don't give a care what nobody say. These Sony ponies to sit there loud they want to. They know they want it. They know they want it.
They want it, but take their ass on PC and go get on Origins.
Yep.
Well,
you guys even notice
they don't got PCs all of a sudden to play Xbox exclusives.
You guys even
Xbox exclusives suck.
I think them PC people are the worst. They just want to get into stuff because they feel left out. And I'm tired of everybody talking about they got a PC, lying their asses off.
Yeah, they're lying, bro.
Like, cut
They
it
got an
off.
iPad tablet.
You know what nobody talked about? That Bloodborne is now on PSN, available on PC and V's.
Yeah, Bloodborne's on PC now. Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
And you don't need a GTX or whatever to play. You don't need an expensive rig. You just need a good internet
because
connection.
it's not that demanding. Yeah, exactly.
No, you just need a good internet connection. You don't even need a powerful PC. You just need a good internet connection, which a lot of people have. If you live on college,
that's right.
You could just use your college internet on a crappy laptop and play it with an Xbox controller.
He's like all it worked. When I told those guys about what Microsoft was doing with the Xbox and they doing the Dell accounts and everything and all that stuff. Oh man, they went up down there and said, "Oh man, hey, we know that we don't have to buy no expensive rig no more, so we can go out there." They went up there and bought. They went on there to the PlayStation, to the Microsoft store, and did the Xbox X. They said that's the best thing they ever heard right there. So yeah, I mean there was at least 5 dudes I talked about it this week. And they all of them went down there and bought Xbox already.
I got three friends of mine that went and I helped them, with translation, and they went and bought the X through that program.
I mean, you can't beat that program, and that program is just outstanding. You can't beat it. So, I mean, I know they wish that Sony would come up with this theory, but they're not going to do it.
I just don't understand why these media sites. I mean, just don't get Microsoft a fair shake. That's what I just want to know. Why can't you get Microsoft a fair shake? Like, I never understood that power shit. Or it's always been one console more powerful than the other. I understand that. It's always been like that. I just don't understand why there's so much hate.
Yo, Hebot, you made it. Somebody has a fake account about you. Someone has a fake soccer account about you that they're trolling you with. There's somebody in the comments called Hebot.
Oh wow, Hebot.
You're a star, bro. That's ridiculous, man. That's when you know.
Yeah, I see it.
Too bad you're botting as fuck, bro.
Well, they got you real good today, man. They got you real good.
Yeah.
I think what I don't understand that.
You gotta admire. That's all. You gotta admire. Somebody, wanted to be in your shoes right now.
Yeah. I'm still botting?
No.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Try talking some more though.
I'm so glad.
Yeah,
you're back to the bot.
Yeah, you got to get some headphones.
Back to the bot.
You did that?
You gonna get him a go fund me.
Let me get the headphone.
This just can't get stuck off this free zone.
Hey, Bone.
Yeah, man, don't be telling my government name, man. Trying to hide.
Hey, what is the deal with your Raiders losing today, man?
I don't want to talk about no damn sports right now. Alone. No, I don't want to talk about no more sports today. I'm finna go get on Tomb Raider and install my soul.
Oh, my Lord.
That's what I'm gonna do. But man, we can get out of here, man. So we can start off. Hebot, tell them where they can find you at. They already know they can find your ass on Twitter. I wake up to this shit every morning.
Y'all can hear me, right?
You going in and out, so go on and tell them.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh.
Got it.
Well, y'all know where to find He-Bot at.
bro.
Yeah, y'all can fight He-Bot on He-Bot, the most powerful gamer. He's on Twitter. He's on YouTube.
The Dragon X
He can track on
podcast.
Dragon X podcast.
Direct
You know,
X.
he's on DirectX. He can be on anything else. He got two. I think he got 2 new videos out this week. Got more than me. So y'all go check out He-Bot, the most powerful gamer. His link is actually in the description below. So I put everybody links before I even put it on. So let's go with you, Tuck Master.
Hey, everybody, it's your boy DJ Tuckmaster, the original Point Killer. You can find me on Xbox. You can find me on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, but Twitter now. I got my Twitter account up and rolling. You know, I'm just glad to be a part of this group. You know, a lot of good group of guys that, you know, that I like to socialize with. And that's basically about it. So just enjoy the Xbox.
All right. So, J-Long, where everybody can find you at, man?
YouTube, Twitter, JLong908. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna really be doing videos much, but I'm gonna be helping y'all out if y'all want to collab or whatever. I'm gonna be doing one with He-Bot soon. And yeah.
All right.
And on this podcast.
All right. Flip Money Online. Don't you owe me some money? Don't you owe me a video game?
Yeah.
Use off that I ain't got my you was drinking on that spiked drink the other day, Smirnoff. Don't you go buy me a game?
Yeah, man. I ain't the Smirnoff don't get me like that. But
Yeah.
they can follow me on Xbox, DirectX, Vibration Podcast, and Twitter. I mean, y'all
All right. Yeah, and shout out to my man Chuck. My man Chuck left out of here. You can find him Chuck on, you know what I'm saying, Triple Cup Chuck on his channel with my man Flip with the Vibration Podcast and everything. With what was that?
Collide
and damn, my mind went fried. You got Collider, you got Chaos, and you got my man Savage Carter. That man gets real savage on the interwebs. Don't cross that motherfucker.
Yeah, he do.
So you know, that's how it is.
Hello?
Yeah. You can catch my ignorant ass. I don't know. I'm gonna be making a video. I'm back working from home, just directly from home now for a couple of weeks. Y'all can catch my ignorant ass on. I'll probably make some videos to get in on somebody, just to piss somebody off. That's like I like to do. I'm about to get Food Bar. That's fucked up beyond all recognition. I'm about to play me some Tomb Raider. Not what you know, y'all can catch any of us. You know, we're friendly. You want to, if you friend us on Xbox, just let us know who you are. Just say you're a fan of the DirectX or the Vibration or the GRG podcast, any of them, because I don't know who some of y'all are. Sometimes y'all got my name was different on Xbox, and I ain't changing it. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. Also, I'm about to put my man's in. Shout out to my man Luke Legal. That crazy motherfucker. That's man. That's man. That motherfucker just as crazy as me. That's why I think I get along with him.
That's a legend.
They done brung me into the world of the Twitterverse going in, people, but I ain't got the time this week. I'm not sitting in front of my computer this week going in.
But whoever attacked me, fuck you.
So we gonna go get on. You know, He-Bot is the man.
I'm glad that I made it to these gaming streets. I want to thank everybody that made it possible to have my name being used as a stock account. I feel privileged and I feel so happy and inspired. Thank you very much. And like I said, fuck yeah, for those who don't like me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we not BGST. You know what I'm saying? We DirectX. You know what I'm saying? We don't hold. We just gonna say what we want to say. This how we do. We got no respect to them gentlemen over there, but we do something different. I'm trying to do something different. Shout out to Kaleidoscope.
Shout out
Ghost Rider.
That's right.
He go somewhere. I don't know. He on Ghost Ride the whip.
Yeah, on the real Ghost Riding.
He on Ghost Ride the whip. Megatron, Sega Forever, all the crew. Right. You know what I'm saying?
E-Rock. You
know what I'm saying?
Hey, I talked to a guy that we haven't talked to in a long time. That's Big Kahuna. So he
Big Kahuna, yeah.
That's my homie right there.
It's nice to see Showstopper back too.
Yeah.
Shout out. Show was in the live chat. I was in the show. Show
Yeah,
man, me and Show want to collaborate on something.
Right, y'all got Showtime, huh?
We want to go
Shows.
in. Yeah, I want to go. I may want to go back.
Yeah,
to
it was funny. That was a funny video he did.
I just want to go back to old me sometime because I can't say too much of shit now since I done signed this damn corporate contract. Gotta watch what I say to sometimes. I hate doing that, but that money is good, so I gotta kind of watch what I say. They don't really know who Hunted is, or I don't want them to know who Hunted is. And no, I ain't telling what y'all. I'm telling the intro where my other things at. But like I say, man, we need to come together like Voltron, you know. Stay strong as an Xbox community, you know what I'm saying? Don't turn no faces, you know what I'm saying? Always keep it a buck, don't give two fucks, you know, and don't mind speaking your mind. This is us at Direct X. We about to get out of here. About everybody else, we play games, and we might say your name. We out.
You look for it.
Hey, the one thing I got to say, Bone,